What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in, man. Got my boy
Bullet RC. What's up, you guys?
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. Today is a story vid slash pickup slash discussion vid on the, what do you got in your hand?
Columbia 4s.
Columbia
Easy cop.
4s.
Like a super, another one of the easy cops. Like I said, guys. Like
Yes,
I don't know. We're gonna get into it. I thought this was definitely a cop, a must cop shoe. Maybe people are just recouping from the Pantones and the Columbia 11s, but to me, quality, it was A1. To me, I don't even want to. Let me not start saying my opinion because we didn't even get that far. How do we acquire these shoes right here?
Okay, so to be real specific and non-specific in the same time, I know one of Bullet's friends from Xbox Live, just talking to him, just being obnoxious with him, and he wanted to actually make me roll up on him and mess with him. So we went to Dave & Buster's, which was at a mall. Do you want to Lynn Haven Mall. Bull always talks about Lynn Haven. We went to Lynn Haven. We went and saw him. I was like, "What's good?" We talked, and he's like, "Go around the mall." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So we went around the mall. We went to Detail R, Champs, and all that. And these were at every single store.
Yep.
Every single store, but they had about a couple sizes left. So in one store they had 8.5, and I wear 9. So I was like, I don't know, I might just get a pair just to double up, just to double up. Why not? Just to have something to talk about. And I said I'll be right back. We went down a little bit. We went to Foot Action. They had a 12.
Yeah.
And Bull was, when we was walking, Bull was like, if I can get a 12, I'll probably get one too. And
exactly.
They had a 12,
and of course they just had it. So I said, these just look monsters compared to those.
Yeah, they do.
If you look at the size, these just look crazy.
This is an 8.5. And I got an 8.5 because the 8.5 fits better to me than my 9 I had. I don't know what it was. The 9 felt good, but it had more room with this. I like mine to be kind of snug, not to where it hurts my foot, but where when you get it snug, you don't have to worry as much about creases. But we acquired them, and then we stunned it a little bit, and now that leads to the next topic on Remastered. I didn't really do a video on it, on my thoughts when picking them up the first time. Bull already did a video about it, so he has an idea. He already knew somewhat of what to say. But you want to go ahead and start off with how you feel about it?
Well, in my opinion, just for the price increase, I know people are talking about the quality. To me, the quality on the shoe is great. I really like the tumbled leather, the soft leather, the super. It's not even just tumbled, it's super tumbled leather. But one thing we did notice is that from each shoe to shoe, it kind of changes.
Yeah.
One shoe could be super tumbled, and then the next one could be kind of tumbled, and then the next one could be a little bit less tumbled, a little bit more. It kind of varied from shoe to shoe.
Autofocus on here?
Not right now.
We'll do a cut scene.
We'll do a cut scene.
I want to show you basically with this shoe is fully tumbled, with the back is flat.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've seen this same thing happen with last year with the Fire Red 3s. I had one shoe that was seriously tumbled, and the tongue was just not tumbled at all. His is even the same way.
On the back tab, it's not really tumbled.
They're just slick leather.
Basically.
But the leather is very mushy. You feel the quality here. The cuts are very thick. Like he said,
I'm satisfied.
Yeah,
I'm satisfied where I paid.
I already felt like I was paying $200 when I was spending $170 to $185 last year on releases. So it's to me, it's if I'm gonna pay another $15, $200 to make sure that, or to know that I'm getting some nice quality, I wouldn't be upset. The paint job is great. There's no brush strokes at all. It doesn't seem like this would crack very easily on the navy. What you think about that? I mean,
it's only time will tell. I just know 4s. I know how 4s and 3s are. They'll crack on you either way.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's the glitter. It's all A1. I don't know. I really like them. And like I said, for the price increase, it's worth it, in my opinion. But
yeah, I would say it's just like this. Like I always say, man, don't just try to keep up on it. It kind of autofocused to me when I started talking. That was kind of slick. All right, but as I was saying, just keep it moving. I know it kind of moved kind of slick there, but as I was saying, with Jordans, any shoes in general, really this year I'm going to be focusing on not trying to keep up. There's no need to feel like you need to cop every release just to put a video out, or just cop every release just to feel like you're up to date or whatever. If I cop a lot of stuff, it's probably just gonna be mostly for videos for people and stuff like that. That's because that's what I do. I'm a content provider on YouTube, so if I can help you make a decision, that's fine. But once again, I don't cop every single thing. I just kind of cop what I like, and I just find that works for me. And these price increase, of course, But I like the shoe, I like the leather, I like the quality, and to me, out of the Pantone 11s, the Legend Blue 11s, and these, I think this was the best release. I think if you had a choice between all three of them, I would have just waited. Either for retail, I would have copped the 11s, because I know these aren't really going for anything. But if it was like afterwards, it would have been this pair, of course, right here, the Columbia 4s. I just think it's a clean shoe, and just in general, Remastered series, if you like it, grab it. Don't grab every one of them if you really don't like it, you know, because then you're just sitting out $200.
One thing I said, somebody even had somewhat of a they was like, he's stupid. They told me I was stupid for this, and I say it again, that's how I feel. Don't, like he said, don't try to keep up, because right now these shoes are nothing no more. Everybody's worried about the Oreo 4s. Everybody wants the next shoe, or everybody's worried about the French blue 7s now. And these are not going to be talked about no more. At the end of the year, they're not going to be like, I need Columbias. Like, this is what people are worried about now, but then the next day, they're worried about the next shoe. It's on to the next one. French blues look basically the same colorway as this. You got the it's going to be University blue, and then I don't know which one is University.
It's probably just going to mix with this blue and that blue. Like the French blue 7s are, what do they call them? Are they French blue 7s, or are they calling something else?
No, they call them that too.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
I thought it was called the French blue 7, but people were like, no, it's the University. It's the Legend blue.
It's probably.
Just like these, people are like, yo, they're the Legend blues, not the Columbias. I'm like, bro,
see,
like
the way with this is, it's the same with the 11s. This is technically the Legend Blue 4s.
Right, exactly.
Based upon the color. They can't say Columbia no more. But these are basically dead on to the same as the 1999 version of the Columbias. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, I mean, don't try to keep up. You're going to, this year, with that $200 price mark, you're not going to probably be able to keep up, you know, unless you're balling. Because you're spending like at least, that's $1,000 a month?
It depends if there's a release every weekend. I mean, and you gotta count other shoes. It just depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, you can flex up if you want to. I'm trying to buy a Beamer. I ain't got time.
I ain't got time.
I don't got time to be trying to keep up with everybody. I'm trying to get something else.
That's what I've been doing. I've been slowing down, trying to get every single thing. And like he said, I mean, like I love to get stuff and review it, and for y'all. And then if somebody needs a pair, I'll just be willing to give it away for retail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the video out, just to get my opinion, so you guys can know. But with this shoe, if you can still get it, I suggest it. And it looks so, like you said, so much smaller.
Yeah, I know. My shoe looks huge.
I like a little kid shoe. But the quality's amazing. The build is right. Smells good. It's gonna be a good year.
I mean, it's like this. Like, a lot of people ask us our opinions on stuff. Should they cop this? Should I cop that? Yeah. You know, what should be my best? What should I buy for my first Jordan, my first KD? Listen, whatever it is that you like, you buy it. Okay, It doesn't really. You don't need my approval. You don't need Tony's approval. You don't need anyone else's approval to buy it.
Yeah. Like,
perfect. Wait, give me 1 second. Perfect example. These right here. People don't like these, but I like them, so I bought them, and I'm gonna rock them. You know what I'm saying? Wear your kicks. Wear what you like. Rock what you like. And
this is to one of you guys out there, and you know, I'll say your name just so you understand. You know what he was basically explaining. Soul Island. I need some advice, Tony. Do you think it's worth it to be camping for the Legend Blue 4 tomorrow in 20-degree weather in New York? You know, you know, it's up. It's not really. You know, like, is it worth it? I can't answer that.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, to you is different. You know. Some people might be like, man, this is the shoe that I started my collection with. So it's going to be more worth it to somebody who's just like, I want to get some Jordans. You got to find out if it's worth it for you. You know, my advice is to go, you know, or what I have to say is I would go get the shoe. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't even have to camp for it.
And it all depends on who you're asking, too, because you got to think about it. Like, you're in New York. You got to camp out in 20-degree weather. I can be lucky and walk in the mall the day after.
Exactly.
So it's like, you could be asking somebody that can get them really easily, or you can be asking somebody that knows. Like, I know how stuff can be. You know, it's kind of changed because of raffles, so sometimes you can walk in because people don't pick up their raffle pairs. But I know from somebody who's camped 20+ hours for probably 2 or 3 shoes, I know how it is when you really want that shoe. So you just gotta watch who you're asking. Is it worth it to you to sit outside for that time, and then on top of your time that you sit, drop the extra money?
Exactly.
You sit for 20. Then you drop 190, 200.
So basically, how much money can you make in 20 hours?
Yeah, exactly. And plus, I don't spend money unless I can make it back. That's how I do things. Yeah. That's how I always operate.
So and like you said, it's kind of crazy. Like, you have to camp for 20 hours, but then we just walk in on accident, and it's just
they're just there. They're just sitting there like, hey,
So and just so you know, like this, so they don't think we're just flexing. This is Bull's previous pair.
Oh yeah, it's my older pair.
And so yeah, it's just we just walked in. It's not like we're just holding. I already wore mine actually that night. So yeah, man, it's really up to you. Just decide what you want to do. You got to be able to make your own decisions. Is it worth it? If you was willing to spend it, yeah, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
if you're trying to make,
you like,
if you like it, do you want it? I like it because it's an old colorway, so that's my decision.
I want those 10s with a 45 on them. That's a dope shoe to me. I'll spend the money for it.
Is it worth camping?
Is it worth camping?
For him, it might be.
Yeah, exactly. For me, I don't know. It's not. It's 45. It's nice. It just depends.
See?
I mean, I can't camp anymore, so I can't answer that question.
You can't camp anymore?
I can't. No, not at our malls. You can't camp no more. Remember? Yeah, so I can't even.
Raffle.
Yeah, raffles. Yeah, so. I mean, would I camp for it? Depends. 5 hours, sure. I'll do it. Whatever. Sit outside. I've done way worse.
So yeah, man, this is a quick little story vid, discussion vid on the Jordan 4 Legend Blue Columbia, whatever you like to call it. Next week is going to be the French Blue 7s. Are you going to be grabbing?
I don't know. Because if it's
the same
exactly,
way.
if I can walk in the mall and grab them, sure. But if I gotta do a whole bunch of jumping through hoops, nope. Because these are the same thing. It's a white and blue 7. I mean, if it's easy for me, like I said, if it's easy, I'll grab it, do a review, probably throw it up on my site for resale.
I cannot lie. I think Lynn Haven was the easiest mall I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, you can't really do that. I mean, sometimes you can catch it, but I mean, every single mall, even DTLR had it, and DTLR usually, I think they usually sell out pretty fast. In my opinion, back home they sell out pretty fast. That's where everybody want to go. But yeah,
that's all for me. That's all for me. Y'all got my opinions on these joints.
We're at 12 minutes, and I think it's about to cut off right now. So we'll be checking out. It's your boy 2082 Wild, man. Checking in, checking out.
Bullet RC, you guys know, on Twitter at Bully Manziel, everywhere else at Bullet RC. That's all I gotta say.
Checking in, checking out, man.